Here's an outbound metro arriving into Northbrook, heading northbound to Fox Lake. Here we see CP 470 southbound manifest from St. Paul, Minnesota to Bentonville, Illinois, and this has a GP20 eco leader due to a problem with the lead unit. Here is the end of CP 470, and it meets a northbound metro with a MP36-3C leader. Here is a northbound Canadian National manifest train going through Griffith, Indiana. I don't know the symbol or destination of this train, and it came from Kirkyard in Gary, Indiana. I don't know what this northbound is because I never got any info on this northbound, but here it goes heading through Griffith. I got no info on this one, but this is the third northbound. There was a big parade. I have no idea why. And here it goes, heading through Griffith to its destination. Here we see IM-1 building up its train. This is an intermodal transfer job from Bentonville, Illinois to Schiller Park, Illinois, and back. We see the same train again pulling out some auto racks to head for Schiller Park. Not really that much to say, it's just a westbound metro. Just watch and enjoy. Here's an NS transfer job. I have no idea what this was. I thought it was G52. And here it comes pulling down. It eventually pulled back in and then waited for about another good 2-3 hours. I couldn't stay for it at all, sadly.
Okay, one departure, 1300 feet for 11. On your PTC, but this is the more restricted one. And also, Enter 503, track bulletin form C, 54046, Geneva sub, void in its entirety, 1121 NM. All level over C15 on it.
I'd never known that this train was coming. Here's a Union Pacific Herzog ballast train heading to Proviso Yard in Proviso, Illinois. Here is CP 287. Northbound manifest from BRC Clearing to St. Paul, Minnesota, and here it goes passing B17 on the west end of Bensenville Yard. Here we see a CP681 grain transfer from NS to CP, and this headed west down the Elgin sub. It didn't go via the connection onto the Union Pacific, which is kind of rare. Here's the same train again, just a couple miles down, past the full yard, because he stopped about a mile back, so because of a crew change, and so we decided to wait it out here to wait for 286, which was around at Glenview on the move. It suffered a knuckle breakage, so we'll be showing that in a minute. Here goes 681, going past B17. Here's the train that I was talking about earlier, CP-286. He got stopped up in Glenview due to a knuckle breakage, but then he got on the move about 30 or so minutes after. Then we hopped around to B-17 where we caught 681 again to get the catch. $59 PHI, not too bad. Those are getting kind of rare because of the new Metra SD70 Max that are going to come into service in about a year or two. One snuck up on me. Union Pacific local job YPR60. Proviso, Illinois to Des Plaines, Illinois. Local job, works in industries in Des Plaines. Here at CP-286, I got it barely pulling out because then I headed to Cicero and we got something a little bit rare, but he pulled out really slow for some reason. I have no idea why. Once we got to Cicero, we got a CP AC-44 leading a BNSF manifest eastbound out of Cicero Yard/Clyde Yard in Cicero, Illinois, and it didn't have the beaver logo, which I've been trying to catch one of those for a really, really long time. I presume this is CN L515 transfer job from Homewood to Kirk and back, which I've talked about Kirk before, and I'll just let you watch of what power it had. It was amazing. This is in Homewood, by the way. We chased him a little bit down the road to a little IC bridge that I've shot at before, and it is a really nice spot. The only thing I don't like about it is that the sun is kind of in the way, but I don't let that stop me from doing the shot that I want. We chased it to Matson, Illinois, but barely missed it because there was a little bit of a holdup at because we got stopped by a red light and then there was a little accident, but this thing was heading kind of slow, so we barely got the back end, but I didn't get video because we got held up at the crossing gates.